Whoa, what's up, everybody? Look, here we are again. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you may be, whatever time it may be, if you happen to see this. We're going back to 2010 today, October 26th for Tyler. Manchester, even. Manchester, New Hampshire, that is. Not to be confused where they hold the Bonnaroo Festival in Manchester, Tennessee. I was almost confused. I was like, wait a minute, they played Bonnaroo in 2010? In October of all times? Wait a second. Well, that's not the case. This one, and it started out like a real rock show, rumored to be their, roughly around the 1500th show. There's a little bit of an unofficial count that they do have, but some unknown shows, some unofficial shows, weddings, whatnot. Those aren't really shows, though. But just some stuff probably, there in the 80s that who knows. There's really no record of, but they certainly were shows at the time. Anyhow, so this one kind of started out like just a classic rock and roll show. They had what did they go with? After Midnight, the Sloth, alumni, Jimmy Page, alumni, and then they drop way into like let's get off of that. We're just rocked out to start here, and there was a little bit of this back and forth between the old stuff and new stuff, which always kind of happens. Just pretty much every show you get some old, some new. But this almost it felt purposeful. Like after that start with Sloth in there and Letter to Jimmy Page, After Midnight, well, it was something they just hadn't covered in forever. Not that that's an old one. But then to go Mellow Mood and Access Me right after that. Access Me, they fumbled the opening there a little bit. I think maybe there were some forgotten lyrics or something. All of these dreams in there. And then a strong, strong curtain with, a one of the really, really OG songs. And then Sin of a Mule also, just okay. Song I Heard the Ocean Sing, starting to jam a little. It's Ice, and then Big Powerful Walls of the Cave ended the first set. So, as you can see, a little bit of everywhere there. Maybe you can't see. There's no set list to look at, unfortunately. So I'll run through that because that's a little bit of everywhere. I'm a little scattered. I do have it here below me if you're wondering. What the hell does he keep looking at? What's he looking at? His foot? Has he got the set list written on his foot? Is he like cheating on a math test or something? So After Midnight, The Sloth, Alumni, Jimmy Page, alumni, that old move. Mellow Mood, Access Me, Llama. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Llama. Very strong. And Llama became a big part of the night. This was kind of a badass Llama, too. I shouldn't have forgot that one. All of These Dreams, Curtain With, Cinema Mule, Song I Heard the Ocean Sing, It's Ice, Walls of the Cave. Oh, my God. Now you know why there's not a whiteboard. That was just the first set. In 2004, that was a whole show. All right. So here we go. Possum opened up set two. Now that's a little for what we're getting now. And again, like I say this a lot, but much more tolerable. I'm not looking for a late set Possum, but opening up set two, not too bad. And then the light, not your typical light either. That just sort of light. They play the song, they get into a jam, this starts nice, and then they kind of drift off into nothing sometimes in light. This one, Mike midway through, Mike really picks it up and starts to show off and kind of become the highlight of the jam, which again doesn't happen a lot really. Mike not always the highlight of a light jam. So, not everybody's into these '09, 2010 lights. And then we start to get into the Mike's groove. The Mike's followed by Simple. And then a Maki Supa with several reggae visits to the reggae section of the Phish repertoire, although one of them a cover. I've been a little, I don't know how I feel about this most recent Trey reggae stuff. But the cover, Night Nurse, that was in between Maki Supa Policeman, and then you got the Mellow Mood earlier there in the first set. Strong cover, Gregory Isaacs' song. He died the day before. That was the reason for covering this song. And really hit home, and just a very good, strong version. Something they should bring back more often, really, this Night Nurse. One I wanted to listen to again right away. And then the Wedge and Ghost. Very good, strong type one there with the Wedge and Ghost. And then a Mango Song one again. I don't know why we don't get more Mango Song. Songs like Foam, Mango Song, Sin of a Mule. Not that they played Foam on this night, but just great songs that are really missing, replaced. And then we get into kind of a crazy week of Pog, like a Ghost of Pog, a Llama Pog. Had a weird start, too, coming off that Mango into week of Pog. And then it just gets in, we start hearing the Ghost vocals from Trey and everybody. And then it gets into the Llama Reprise, which was really more of a Llama Pog, and which went nicely together. Again, showing like, this is what we did then. This is what we're doing now. A little bit of all that throughout the night. This was maybe a little bit of what we did then, where the Song I Heard the Ocean Sing jam, maybe of like kind of what we're doing light also. Sort of what we're doing now moment. So it seemed like they were aware maybe that this was a significant number here. But then who knows, really? This wouldn't be shocking if this was just any random night. We're leading up to Halloween here on the 26th, a Show of Life encore. And then, let's see, what else did I write down? Any notes over here? We got the Weird Apog, got the Strong Type 1 Ghost. All right, you know, the With, lots of reggae. Kind of the rain the whole career. All right, so that about does it. All right, Tyler. So we went back to, and this is an officially released show if you want to check it out. We do have one more coming up, July 1st, 1994. Almost forgot about the other John. I thought we were wrapping up the month here, and then we got one more. Not to be forgotten, John 2. May have been John 1. He actually was John 1. John 2 already got his request. All right, guys, boom. We are out of here. 7/1/94, a strong summer of 94 show. I don't know that for certain, but it's pretty much a ringer. All right, guys. Lady. There's one lady that watches, I know. Mary's a strong supporter. Boom, we're out of here.